What's up,
Hall of Fame introduction that we thought might never happen, I guess.
I know.
It's here. It's a reality. I mean, what's the feeling for you right now?
Stuck. I feel like I'm fighting. Like yesterday was a great day. I was relaxed. It's kind of like the weight cut day. You got to cut your weight, but then you make it. You get to sit around the whole family. We all have fun and realize. And then you wake up today. You're like, all right, today's the business. Today is those nerves. I got the kick in my belly. I'm kind of, oh man, am I ready for this? Am I going to forget this? I forgot how to fight. Oh, I'm going to just stand there and take a beating. This going to suck, And then I'm saying my highs and my goodbyes and how much I appreciate everybody. And then I'm walking away. I'm like, PTSD, man. This is getting to me, but. It's really cool, and it's cool to be able to be in here and just have that moment of relevance, and it's amazing. But I don't even know how to begin to describe. I feel like the PTSD in me. I feel like I'm fighting.
Has it almost been a surprise to you overall, right? I mean, you helped build this game, right? But this game has moved on.
Yes.
So far, so many generations have come since. But I see the respect in the room.
Yes.
I mean, is it almost surprising to you to see that up close? Of like, oh my gosh, people do remember my name. People do realize my contribution.
Mind blowing. And I never meant to be. I don't want to walk by people like I'm some cocky POS. The reality is, I just assume you have no idea who I am, so I just go about my business. And when some youngster does roll up and they say, like Dober just a minute ago, and just like, I had a conversation with GSP, was still one of the greatest things in the world. It was weird because we were in the locker room and we were in the middle of kind of, but it was like, I love it. I just got to rap with him later, but it's just, I love that they give you the time, because that was something I always want to do. Make sure you take care of the elderly. Make sure you appreciate them, because they're missing that. People aren't giving them the time that they were used to. The greatest gift on the planet, time. Money can't buy it. We wish we had more. And the fact that people will wait in line, just give you their time, it means a lot. And that's where I'm lucky now by having the UFC Twitch stream, is people come in and they give me their time every day. That's why I talk for 6-7 hours, breaking down fights, doing interviews and stuff. And it's so cool when I do the interviews, because I don't expect them. Jens Pulver, I can't believe I'm talking to you right now. And I'm like, really? Really? Damn. All right. And I just get more fired up and I have more fun rapping with them. But yeah, I mean, it's a breath of fresh air every time when you see that. But that's it. I think time. And the fact that people are still willing to give you their time, it's the greatest gift on the planet.
The emotions that we saw from you when it was first announced was one of the coolest things.
Oh, man. What a setup.
Can you talk?
Jackass. Yes.
Can you talk about what was going through your heart and your mind at that time? Because it was amazing.
100%. Well, okay, what happened was this. So I've been asked a few times to do the Where Are They Now, which, by the way, there they are back there. So, and I was like, no, I don't want to do this. I'm like, why? Because I don't like where I'm at. I left on a losing streak. I hate what I'm going through. I hate this sport. I'm done. I hate this sport. I'm done. Then all of a sudden I started running that Twitch stream, and people started coming in and giving me their time. And it went from 20 people watching, 100, 300, 700, 900, 1,000 people start watching. And I'm like, this is the greatest thing in the world. But now all of a sudden I'm watching fights, I'm breaking fights down, I'm doing interviews. You know what I mean? So I wanted nothing to do with it. And all of a sudden, so here we are. So now they hit me with this again. Where are they now? I'm like, you know what? Yes, I will do it this time. Like, why? Because I do like where I'm at. I love where I'm at in life, and I'm ready. But these little sons of bucks, they used that, because they told me I had 2 guests on there, and AK Snu in the back there, I see them. They were all setting me up, and they said, all right, we're going to have to go big screen. So normally it's just me talking through the first 6 fights, and then about 1 or 2 fights in before the main card starts, my guests will pop in. So I had Viss and Mike Davis on this one, and I'm sitting there, and then my wife goes and sets me up, says, hey, your son has to do a school project. He's going to film you while you're working. I said, all right, well, I'm going to have my guest coming in soon, so this is a great time to do that. So now he's sitting there, and Sean knows, so he's had to keep this whole thing. So he goes, you need to go big screen. And I'm thinking, all right, well, they must obviously want to give me the Where Are They Now and watch me woo-woo, Yeah, so I went big screen. All of a sudden, I see Anik. I heard Anik, and he goes, immortality. I hear the voice. I go, shut up. What is that? Why am I talking? Wait, and I lost it. And at that moment, now I'm all over Australia. I'm on the big monitors. I'm everywhere. I look over at my son, and I'm like, what toot, and that's all. That was it, man. I lost it. I'm like, this can't be real. I'm crying like a baby. I'm hugging him, and and then it was funny because Viss and Davis were there, and I just broke. I said, look, I got to stop for a minute. I go, man, I hated my father growing up, and all I've ever wanted is for you to be proud of your dad. I made a promise. I wanted to treat my son. I would never treat him the way that I was treated, and I was like, I hope you're proud of me. And it was a good one.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
That's why I kept wishing he'd get up here. I'm trying to get him to see this.
It really was beautiful. Last thing I asked me, you said it, right? I mean, champion is one thing, right? You're the best in the world for a night, maybe a couple. But this is something that can never be taken away from you, right? You're in the Hall of Fame for immortality.
Yeah.
What does this mean for you in your career? I mean, does this put a closure on everything and make you proud of everything?
I think because I was already getting into a mentally better place because of the stream, and I was getting whole, this came at the greatest time on the planet. This saved me. I can't believe this happened. This is for my wife. This is for my kids. This is for my family. Yeah, man, they said it best in the stream. My heroic journey has come to an end, and I can finally leave Mordor and head back to the Shire. I'm good. Now it's time for me to become a coach, and I'm going to have about 10 world champions before I leave this planet. So I'll be back in a few years. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it.